Okay, I know this is pretty ghetto, me being in my closet, but I was sitting here reading some good old-fashioned manga, you know? And today, my purpose for making this video, wanted to make a review of a game that a lot of people have made pretty bad reviews of, pretty critical reviews of, that don't serve justice to this game. And I really think that this game is not as bad as everybody claims it is. And people who are looking for a good classic game and are listening to other critics don't always listen to them, because you are an individual. Yeah. Yeah, you're an individual and you should try your own. Not always you should follow reviews. I'm not. Don't get me wrong. The reviews are great, but today, the game I will be reviewing is none other than a notorious game. Game that's hit eBay attractions for like $150 for no apparent reason. Dragon Ball Final Bout for the PlayStation 1. There's a lot to say about this game. But before I start, I would like to start by showing you I got the Japanese version, the Best for Family version. As you can see, Best for Family. I got it off of Amazon for about $5 since it's Japanese and it's not the English version. Terrible. English is terrible. Bandai voice actors need to get paid more to do some better voice acting. I mean, come on. I mean, those guys sounded like they were on crack while they were voice acting. They made some people sound like total idiots. Yeah, I like the Japanese version. I watched the Japanese version of the show and English version. Funimation though. Japanese version, I like the voices. I love them. Goku's voice doesn't. I don't really mind it. I really like. I kind of find it interesting. Yeah, and this game came out in 1997. See me, you can't play Japanese games on American PS2 because regional rights and stuff like that. You put it in, it'll just say insert a PlayStation 1 or PlayStation 2 disc, and you end up to a red screen. You feel pretty dumb. See, me, being a resourceful person I am, I went to go find an emulator, a PSXE, I think that's what it's called. It's an emulator for PlayStation 1. Lets you configure anything. See, the complaints I hear about this game is about the slow gameplay, sluggish controls. See, and with the emulator, PSXE, this will become your best friend. Well, for a couple hours, maybe. With this game, see, since you put it into a PSXE, you can configure graphics, choose a specific, what they call configurations, where you can choose graphics, how fast it goes. See, sometimes you could, like, make it too fast, and it'll start playing like a DBZ episode, and it won't feel right. It's supposed to feel like the game itself. This game worked pretty good with me. The only problems I had was when you don't press anything for a while, when the black screen appears saying Microsoft, you'll probably get a little glitch, or it'll freeze up. I don't know why. That just shows you have to pay attention while you're playing a fighting game. Okay, this game was the first Dragon Ball game ever to have 3D. See, I like how Japanese games put so much emphasis on their stuff. It says 3D, if you could see that. Yeah, it's like the only English letter along with the Japanese text. The gameplay. Okay, you start with 10 characters, right? It's an even balance of different characters from Z and GT. It even has adult GT Goku. But Super Vegeta, there's no regular Vegeta, I don't know why. But, you have to find your cheat code online. They should have told you something. I mean, if they're gonna be ignorant enough to do stuff like, oh, I don't know, put Vegito on the back for an image of what's gonna be in this game, and you don't know how to get them, that's pretty messed up. And you don't want to waste your time on a game looking forever to find Vegito. I've seen some pretty stupid cheat codes involving beating a story mode with Trunks 20 times to get a fake character that will never appear in this game, or never has. Go Tanks. Yeah. This game, gameplay. It's, felt like Budokai 0. I know that's pretty insulting, but I like this game. I really did. The fighting, it was like the combos of Street Fighter. We had actually type in stuff like directional pad with the square button. You had your power up. You could deflect blast. You could deflect super attacks that was, I don't know, ignored until reaching blast 2. People aren't realizing the fact that this had collisions. You didn't get collisions till 2004 with Budokai 3. And I think the only reason why they're bashing this game is because they re-released this game in 2004, the English version with the terrible voice actors. They re-released this retro game because it only sold 10,000 copies in America. First of all, it was not a good idea. If they re-released it, if they released it maybe a couple years before, maybe in 2000 when there was no DBZ games out, and people were paying over $200 for this game. A game that practically almost, like in that time, cost $20. They're paying too much for that. They could have released this game a little bit later due to the fact that DBZ was just hitting in America and wasn't completely popular yet. Gameplay, like I said, you could fly perfectly. The flight was perfect, but it was kind of goofy at first. Super Dragon Ball Z kind of had the same goofy thing with the flying issue. The combos were great. Some of the characters felt similar, like the 3 Trunks, I don't know, the 7 Gokus, but Little Goku had a different combo with his foot, and Super Saiyan 4 had like a bunch of fast punches. And the good thing is, see, with the emulator, if you play it on a computer, you could download a Game Shark and end up playing as Super Baby. Yeah, pretty cool, but I haven't tried it yet, so I don't even plan to. Also, another great thing. Well, no, not a great thing, a bad thing. The characters, I mean, I understood. I thought it was great how they had GT in there, but I think if they really wanted to make it a true GT game, they would have added somebody like Oob or GT GT Goten for once in our lives. I mean, come on. BG3 had 150 characters, and they didn't even bother to add GT Goten and add somebody like, I don't know, Pilaf, Aurelie, Nam. Those, don't get me wrong, those people are part of the story, Dragon Ball, but GT Goten is a major character. Actually, no. GT, they ignore everybody except for Goku, Pan, and Trunks. But I'm not gonna rant on GT because I love GT. I'm not gonna rant at all. I'm supposed to be reviewing this game, and this game has, I think, like 4 modes. Story mode isn't much of a story. Only story elements are the connections between characters and dialogue, and baby, yeah, it's a bunch of random fights. But I still enjoyed it. The gameplay, I think, is the one thing that makes people come back. Graphics are great for a 1997 game. I like how they made Goku, GT Goku, Kid Goku look really cool. how he looked just like how he did in the show. Thought that was nice. Some of the characters didn't look too good. I'm not even gonna lie. For instance, Kid Buu looked like he had a rattlesnake on his back instead of his head tentacle. Yeah. And this game, the biggest problem I have is the build-up battle. It should be the best mode, but it's not, because you start off with half of a bar of health, and you get creamed easily. I mean, come on. Meteos, I'm not able to do it. I tried them, but the responsive controls, that's still a problem. I don't even want to talk all the bad stuff about this game, because I really do like it. Like, it's like one of those games where it's like different, it only attracts limited people. Like, if you're a hardcore DBZ fan, you'll buy this, yeah. You should buy this. Because, like, I know there's some of those people out there who buy games for characters. I thought that was pretty cool. This game, I would probably give it a 6 out of 10 for the fact that it was the first 3D fighting game. People have to realize that. They have to hold everything aside and pay attention to what this is. This is part of the Butoden series. And the other 4 Butodens, not Ultimate Butoden, the one that came out for DS, the ones that were in the 90s, were nothing compared to this one. Ultimate Battle 22, trash, pure trash. This for the win compared to Ultimate Battle 22 by far. If you subscribe, comment, ask for any reviews, I will be reviewing the entire PS2 collection of DBZ, maybe some Naruto, the entire GBA collection. That would be interesting, because those are my favorites. Maybe some of the next-gen consoles, I don't know. Well, next time.